Hi, I'm Rachel. Welcome to another week of What's for Dinner. It is Sunday and we have grandkids over today, so we are doing a kid-friendly meal, which is spaghetti today. And so I am just cooking up some, I believe this is ground sausage, Italian sausage, and then I have 1 pound of just ground beef in here, and I just put some minced onion and some garlic powder, and then I'm just going to cook that through and add my sauce here in a second. Pot of water for our spaghetti noodles, and then I have these hot dog buns that I stuck in the air fryer and then forgot about. So the top is kind of crisp. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to get those apart, so this might not even make it to the video. Maybe I should have microwaved. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can do. Okay, there's a lot going on here. The grandpa's playing with the grandkids, so we have that noise happening, and then we have like fans going and stuff like that. But I did save our bread, which is actually just hot dog buns, and I put some butter, some garlic powder, and now I'm just putting some mozzarella cheese on there, and I'm going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning on top of that, and then pop them back into the air fryer just until everything's nice and melty, because they're already pretty toasty on the other side from when I tried to put them in there and thaw them out for a few minutes and forgot them. So anyway, that's all for now, and I will show you the end product here in a few minutes. It's crazy here right now, and I love it. So I am making a quick spinach, egg, and cheese scramble. I have some spinach in my freezer, and so that's what I'm going to saute up in my butter, melting in this pan. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my pan is very dark. My pans are starting to look bad. That's what happens when kids start cooking. Makes me a little sad. Like, I'm happy for him that he's learning and feeling independent and confident, but at the same time, I don't know what to do about my pans. Should I just get him his own cookware? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll get new and this can be his. Anyway, I'm gonna wilt this spinach down, and I think I'm gonna add a little more because it will wilt, and this is frozen, so it's going to take a minute for it to come to room temperature, heat up or whatever. Like, it's cooling the pan right back down, so let's give that a couple minutes to do what it's going to do. All right, my spinach is looking wilted. I like it to be really soft when I put it in eggs, but it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just crack my eggs into the pan. There's one. Oh, this one's frozen. That happens sometimes in my refrigerator, but it'll be okay. It's already melting down. If melting, yeah, I guess melting is the right word. Oops, sorry. Hit the camera. Oh, my eggs are a little frozen. I did move them to the top shelf in my refrigerator, and so I'm getting frozen eggs sometimes, so I'm gonna have to maybe look into moving those back where they were. So I'm just gonna get that mixed in there, and you know, this is just how I do it. A lot of people, when they see me make my eggs, will tell me, you know, to add milk or whatever, but I don't do a lot of dairy except for like cheese and stuff, but I just can't do milk. I know it's kind of weird, but that's how it is when you have dairy intolerances. It can be hit or miss sometimes. So anyway, I'm just gonna get these all mixed up and let those cook. You don't want to forget to add your salt and pepper unless you're somebody who likes really bland food. And I know some people do like it bland, but I don't. I like salt and pepper. I really like pepper, if anybody wasn't aware of that. But there we go. And then I'm going to add some salt. And I'm going to give those a stir. Get it's sticking. That's what happens when you don't have a good pan. This used to be one of my favorites. Ugh. And I'm just going to top that with cheese. Now this is a really easy, quick, and healthy dinner for just two when you're in a hurry, you don't feel like cooking, or you just don't even really feel like eating. So we're just going to throw some toast together and maybe some fruit or some yogurt, and that'll be breakfast for dinner for just the two of us. Our next dinner, Bill did the cooking. He made some ribs in the smoker. He just seasoned up the ribs, removed the membrane from the back, and put them in the smoker until they were all done. And then he put barbecue sauce on them. We used Sweet Baby Ray's on this night. And this is what my finished plate looked like. I thought it was super delicious. And I especially loved it because he did the cooking and I got to sit back and eat. I always like to have super simple, easy dinner options, and this one was a simple salad kit and a BLT sandwich, although we did not have any teas, so I substituted avocado on mine. So I had a bacon, lettuce, and avocado sandwich, and here all I'm doing is getting my sandwich together with some toasted bread, mayo, and lots of bacon. You know, I always say if you're having a sandwich for dinner, have a sandwich for dinner. So this one was loaded up with lots of bacon and avocado. And that combination is so good. And I just scooped some of that salad right in there on the plate with my sandwich. This was the Southwest something or other bagged salad kit from Aldi, and it was really good. And here I'm just showing how I prepped some potatoes earlier in the week for the upcoming week. I just cooked them up in my Instant Pot. Once they were cooled down, I put them in gallon-sized freezer bags and popped them into my freezer. When I knew I was going to use them the next day, I put them in the fridge the night before, and then I had potatoes already cooked up and ready for dinner. And so here I'm taking my already cooked potatoes and peeling them, which is super easy because they were already cooked. And then I'm just going to cut them up or smash them up and get them reheated in a pan of warm milk and butter. Season them up and then get them all mashed up for mashed potatoes. And this way my potatoes didn't spoil and I had them ready for the next week. I still had cube steak in the freezer from when we made them last week, and so this is a repeat meal, but it's a favorite of my husband's. Here I'm just taking a hand masher and mashing up these potatoes after they are warmed through, and the trick is making sure that you do not scald that milk. I just kept it turned down low so that the milk and butter would warm up the potatoes. I just used my hand masher because I feel like the secret ingredient to delicious mashed potatoes is lumps. And here I'm just adding some cream of celery, some cream of mushroom, and some brown gravy mixed to the meat. And then I'll just put the lid on and let it do its thing. We just warmed up some green beans and some garlic powder on the side for a simple veg to go with our meal. This meal is always a hit with my husband and sons, no matter what season of the year it is. And it came together pretty quick. Well, I didn't tell Bill that he had to cook, but I just told him that I wasn't cooking on this night. And so he took over and made steak bites and salad. So cooking steak is like a go-to for him, which I think that's probably how it is with a lot of men. And so we just had another salad on the side. And here I am just making my steak plate. Steak plate. I had a little bit of A1 on my steak bites, and I just had some egg, tomato, cheese, and bacon pieces with some French dressing on my salad. And that was our simple, quick, and delicious dinner. This is 2 nights out of this week that I had somebody else cook for me. We wrapped up our week by going to a county fair. It wasn't our county fair, but it was close by, so we decided to go and grab some fair food. And here is what Cameron got at the fair. And then Bill and I got some smoked sausages and some fries. And in my opinion, the vinegar and salt fries are the best fair food. What is your favorite to get at the fair? I am curious. I'm pretty simple. I just like the fries. And that's it for this week. It was simple, it was quick, but everything was delicious this week, and I had a great week. I hope you did too. And if you had fun, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.